Karachkova, the Russian badminton player, and my best results. I won a few European Grand Prix tournaments, and my best ranking is 19 in the world. 19th in the world. That's it.
What's your ranking right now?
No idea.
Okay.
Haven't seen yet after Belgium.
Okay. Have you ever qualified for Olympics?
Sydney.
Sydney. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your and how old are you right now?
28.
Okay. How much what are your goals for the future? How much longer do you want to play for?
Well, at least till Olympics and Beijing. At least. And of course I'm going for medal.
Okay.
Well, no matter which medal, but just a medal.
Have you ever beaten any top 10 players or?
Pete Nedelcheva.
Okay.
Juliana Schenk. Last season. That's the strongest.
Okay. What and how much do you think you'll play past Beijing at all, or can your body hold up? Or?
Yeah, with no injuries, and I still would like to play a bit more even after Beijing.
Okay. What about recently? There's been some problems with Russian badminton. How has that affected badminton in Russia?
Well, actually, it's affected quite a lot. I mean, for the players, it was a catastrophe. For 5 months, we were not able to participate in any international tournaments. So it's really it's not easy to keep working hard, and then you know that you cannot play anything. Just work and you work and you work.
Okay.
That's it.
Do you think in the past there was also some problems a long time ago with some of your old greats like Antropov, right? Isn't that true?
Yeah. They tried already to take over a few years ago, but it didn't work.
Okay.
They've not been strong enough already to have such a big changes. But this time we hope it's they're much better prepared this time.
Okay. So is it a stable situation now in Russia?
Yeah.
Badminton politics?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's stable. So we hope this weekend our new president, together with Antropov, which is vice president now in the Badminton Association. So they're supposed to be here this weekend, and the question of membership in NBF should be solved.
Okay.
And that's the final point.
So where do you guys train now?
What do you mean?
Are you training in Moscow? Are you training all together, or?
Yeah. We have a national center close to Moscow. It's in about 1 hour from Moscow. In a nice forest area by the lake. So that's our national center. And we are all together there. Together with the second team, and then the juniors also coming over.
Okay. Who's the coach?
We have 3 coaches. The lady Elena Gachinska, she's the head coach, but she's more responsible for how you call that. She's working with the players and stuff like that.
Administration.
Administration. And Nikolai Zuyev is actually the one who's working with us.
Okay. When you've trained in other countries also in the past.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that? Some of the other places and how that was.
Well,
compared to training in Russia, for example.
Well, I would say Russian system quite tough. Yeah, and Zuyev as a coach, he's a tough one.
Okay.
I think you still remember him as a player. Many people remember him as a player. He used to be a tough type.
Yeah.
So he's treating us in the same way.
Okay.
Just be ready for anything. And well, we will see. It's not really enough time to say something how it works, but he started already his work with us, and of course he's watching in long terms, like preparation for Beijing. Maybe not yet for myself. Maybe it's not yet coming out, but the men's doubles and mixed double we could see yesterday already. It's working well.
So who do you think? Who are the players of the future for Russia?
We have big bench of players.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just now after having such a big break, the Russians participating everywhere.
Okay.
Like some group playing B tournaments in Europe, some group playing A tournaments, the other group playing World Grand Prix tournaments. So we will see what's coming out of that.
Okay. Let's take some non-badminton related questions. If you're visiting Russia, what are the best Russian cities to go to, and what's so good about them?
I would say my favorite is St. Petersburg.
Okay.
Moscow, nice as well, but it's a bit different. My favorite personally is St. Petersburg.
What's so good about it?
Well, it's very special. I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. But it's really something special. You have to go there and you have to breathe it.
Okay, that's good. Well, what other stuff do we have?
What's your favorite kind of food to eat?
Sushi, Japanese food I love.
Can you get a lot of sushi in Russia?
Actually, in some parts of Russia, like at Forest, we have the seafood is extremely good. So you can get quite a lot. But in Moscow, I think sushi is a bit not the same as in Asian countries or in our forest side, because it's not really. Cause we have no sea close to central part.
Okay, I got another question. Who's your favorite Russian politician out of Gorbachev, Putin, and who's that other guy? Who was the little guy?
Yeltsin.
Yeltsin. Sorry.
Boris. Well, that's a difficult question. Well, I would say Putin, because compared to Boris,
Yeah.
well, it was a mess. Time of Boris is a real mess in Russia. So then Putin coming over, and then he's trying to make some structures to make them work, and so on and so on. Now maybe some people think that he's a bit too hard, and they have a feeling that he's coming a little bit back to the times of
The Soviet Union.
yeah, something like that. But I'm not agree with that.
How do you how is it to live in Russia right now? Is it how's the economy and so on, and the standard of living?
It's changing quite quick.
Okay.
Yeah, very quick. If you would have a chance to be in Russia 5 years ago and you come now, you could see the changes. That's fantastic what's going on with and also with it's quite fast with the young generation. Everybody speaks different languages. It was like for the 70 years, people didn't get used to. They couldn't use languages. Like we are all educated, French, German, English.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can speak all those?
Me not. A little bit French and English. But I mean, after you got your degree, you could never use it again. It's like this country was closed for 70 years. And now it's so much different.
Okay.
And it's so fast, you know?
Okay. So it's a nice place to visit now?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. But what about the cold? We have to bring our parkas.
For Canadians, I think is not a problem.
Okay.
Actually, because Canadian also quite same like Russians. You have some places very cold and some places warm in summer. But now it's like I think when we are back home, it's in about zero.
Okay.
The temperature is in about zero. We get used to it. We have some players from Siberia, some players from forest. So those from Siberia, they have something like -14 in the winter.
That's tough.